Hey all, Gary here, coming at you with another episode of, hey, this is not the video that I teased and or planned on uploading next, because this is another scriptless kind of going with nothing video, where I'm just opened OBS and talking to my mic. So I think I'll start with this. About 20 minutes ago, I just got done with a bit of reflection. I went outside for a while. I was sick of being in my room. I went outside, sat down, looked at a view, and just kind of listened to music for a little while. And as I've said before, one of the things I typically like to do when I'm doing this is reflection, typically on my problems. Although this time, instead of it, being like perfectionism and dealing with that whole can of worms, it kind of just spiraled into life as a whole. I kind of just looked back and made some connections, made some realizations, stuff like that, and it's compelled me to come here again and talk just open mic, nothing else. So, one of the things I did was like I said, I went back, looked at my life. First thing I did was look at where I am now compared to where I was 3 years ago. To the naked eye, yes, I've made a lot of improvements. I would say compared to 3 years ago, I'm a lot better of a human than I used to be. Trust me, I was in a very dark place then. And part of it was because I didn't realize it, and the other part is because I was scared of it. I was a kind of just a it was kind of a classic case of when somebody asks if you're okay and a guy says I'm fine, but he's really not. I've made a lot of improvements the last few years, like I said. I would say both meant like inside and both my mentality inside and outside. Mentally, I don't think I hate myself as much as I used to be. Very much. Like, a lot, actually. I do not hate myself anywhere to as close as I hate myself now. And I could describe that, but I think that would be worth a video of its own at some point in the future. So maybe I'll work on that. Who knows? Outwards, though, I used to be a shitbag. Like a complete douchebag. Because one of the things I did was, with the stress that came with bottling up my problems and keeping them inside because I didn't want to deal with them and I didn't know how to deal with them, there was a lot of stress that came with that, and I guess you could say I did lash out on other people. Mainly my friends. I used to be so much more of a dickwad. I used to be a dick to really anybody in general. Even my own family to a degree. And I've definitely made a lot of improvements, a lot of strides since then. I'm a much better human being. I don't think I'm a complete piece of shit anymore. And if anybody took a look at that, I think they would agree with me. But one of these things that these improvements have done to me, it kind of created a wall. When you see improvement, you kind of want to take it and run with it and use it as your motivation and kind of what makes you happy, what you can look at to say, hey, I'm actually making progress. And it kind of blocked me off from the actual big picture. I'm not okay. I've never been okay. I'm better than I used to be, but I'm not good. I'm not good. I haven't been good. I haven't been happy. Not since I was a kid. Not since I was in grade school. Since when I started dealing with all these problems. Not since, to get personal, my dad died. Because that's kind of when it all started. And I wouldn't say his death is has a big effect on me now, but it's just kind of a marking point for when this shit kind of started. I want to be better. I want to be a good person. I want to be good. I want to be good. But it being this long and not reaching there, I don't feel like I can. Like, look, I envy. There's people I fucking envy because you go look out. There's people who can go out and do the things they want to do, set the goals and reach the goals they want to reach. Fucking be happy at the end of the day. I don't feel like I've been happy in so long. I hate life still. I still hate it. I don't hate myself, but I hate life. This shit's fucking sucks, man. Like, I want to be a better person. I want to be in a better position. I want to do all these things, but I don't feel like I can. Because there's so much shit that I've tried. And it's just like, fuck, man. Like, I want to be I want life to be better, man. But I don't feel like I can. I feel trapped. I don't feel like I can fucking do shit about it. I feel like I'm fucking stuck. It's like, fuck me, dude. I'm not okay. I'll never be okay. I'm better than I used to be, but I'm not happy. I haven't been happy in years. I don't know if I'll ever be happy again. I don't know if when I'll be happy. Like, fuck, dude. I, ah, I want to be that guy. I want to go make the goals I want to make and reach them. I want to go out and do the shit that makes me happy. I just want that. But I don't feel like I'm allowed to at this point. See, this is a rant. You know, I didn't think when I came into this open mic, I didn't think this would be a rant. But guess what? It turned into a rant. Funny how that shit fucking happens. You know, I wouldn't say I'm depressed right now. But the hatred for just life in general and all the bullshit, it never goes away. It doesn't. And like I know there's people that are gonna say, oh well, now you're an adult. You know, as you age, shit gets worse, life gets worse. You have to deal with more bullshit. I get that shit. I know. I expected it. But like, fuck, I don't feel like I can do anything about it. I don't feel like I can do anything about it because of myself. Because of myself. I don't feel like I'm capable of making these improvements, getting better, getting to a place where I'm good. And you could say it's a confidence issue, but I think it's just a case like I don't know what to do anymore, dude. I don't know how. I've tried shit, uh, and it just hasn't worked. I want to be better, bro, but it feels like look at the video title of this video. Whenever you get over one hump, guess what? There's just another one on the other side. It may only be one hump, but when you get over it and you see a fucking taller one, you know, it just pisses you off. Fuck, man. Yeah, I want to be happy. I haven't been happy. I don't think I'll ever be happy. I don't know if I'll ever be happy, I mean, and I don't know what to do at this point. Like it feels like I just went from fucking climbing the hill at preschool to straight to Mount Everest. And it's like, dang, dude, how am I going to manage to do this? Years of trying to figure it out, all this time spent, all this improvement, all this shit, and I haven't figured it out. It feels like insanity, honestly. It really does. Like I don't know what to do anymore, man. I'm not depressed right now. I don't hate myself. I just hate life. It's as simple as that. I get sad, I get happy. I'm not stuck. I'm not stuck with the hatred for myself. Like I'm not depressed. Like that's the point I'm trying to make. I just hate life. It's bullshit and I don't know what to do about it anymore, man. I just don't. I really don't. I think I kind of got my point across. I'm going to end it there. I guess I'll say it. I hope you enjoyed me just ranting, I guess, about life at this point, you could say. I don't even know what to call it. I'm just frustrated. I'm sick of it. I want to be good, but I don't feel like I can be. It's as simple as that. My mic is falling off my head, dude. I'm in shambles. I gotta end this recording right now, dude. I'm gonna just fall into a deeper pit at this point. Anyways, yeah, that community post I made. Expect that video soon. It'll come. It'll come at some point. But I'm just like I said, I'm frustrated again. I feel like using my outlet for being frustrated to exert and be frustrated to just exert my frustration and shit like that. So, yeah. Just hope you have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever the fucking time is. See y'all later.